I have a Sitar Sample Pack and I challenged my team to make some music with it.
Felt like a psychedelic ambient type track would probably be a good middle ground.
And what you can hear is the delay that I put on the sitars.
Our Discord member, Kessler, signed up for it.
Ready for another day with plan, to plan, to plan, to plan.
Whee! My name is Mams and I make weird music. A few years ago, I made my first ever sample pack, which was the Sitar Sample Pack in the Rag Bhimpalashi. Rag Bhimpalashi is in the Dorian mode. Now, at that time, I didn't have a proper place to put it, so I had just put it on my Bandcamp. After some time, I also put it on Gumroad, but I really was not satisfied with those platforms for my sample packs. Bandcamp is more meant for my music, and Gumroad, I never really understood how that works. But now, I have a Patreon. So, I will be moving these sample packs to my Patreon. It will be still available to buy. Or you can also support me on Patreon, doing which will give you a lot more things like more sample packs, backing tracks to many of my jam-based songs, some alternate takes, alternate footages, and lots of other stuff. So, to celebrate this move, I decided to challenge my team to make some music with the sample pack. I gave the sample pack to my editors, Schkullie and Dr. Whom, and they have made some music with this. At the same time, I myself have also been using the same sample pack to make some little loops on Koala Sampler. The first loop that I have made is pretty simple. It just uses one of the loops from my Sitar Sample Pack, and I have mixed it with some percussion and some drums from Sample Pack by One Man Tribe. For the B section, I have just taken the same sitar sample and pitched it down by 1 octave. Have a watch.
I was pretty excited when Mams asked if I'd be interested in a collaboration for making music with his Sitar Sample Pack. I felt like this would be easy because previously I made a song featuring Mams using this technique he called fake sitar. So already I felt confident on how to incorporate sitar's samples in a song. But then I was actually a bit anxious because I wanted to make something that wasn't too experimental, since I gravitate towards that direction almost all the time. I felt like a psychedelic ambient type track would probably be a good middle ground, something closer to a meditative experience, because traditionally Western cultures associate the sitar sound with meditation, spirituality, or something of that ilk. Alright, so as you can see here, I got the project all pulled up, and kind of seems a little disorganized, but I kind of have like a little chunks of stuff. Like, so these bottom couple tracks here, they're kind of sparse, but that's just for a very specific sound here. And then, as you can see, I got all sorts of things right here. A lot of random samples. I just took my favorites and, like I said, kind of did some further processing, you know, flipping it, pitch shifting it, stretching it out, things of that sort of thing. But then these 3 tracks here are kind of like the main, I think they were one note that he played, and so then I just like took that and stretched it out, and it sounded really cool for some low end stuff here. But got some reverb, got some pitch shifter, some EQ sort of stuff here. Is kind of like what I'm showing right here. You know, that one's like 2 octaves down for pitch shifting. And then over here I got distortion because it sounded pretty cool on it, and so I figured I'll keep it on that channel, or at least there, and get a little bit of a texture. But that's pretty much how I did the whole entire thing here. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy it.
For the second loop, I used 4 different samples from the Sitar Sample Pack. And to that, I also added samples from another of my sample packs, which will soon be available, of this radial tabla machine.
Hey, my name is Schkullie, and when Mom asked me if I wanted to join the challenge, I didn't really know what I wanted to do because I never really worked with like sitars or a sitar sample pack. So I didn't really had anything in mind, but I was like, sure, I'm gonna join. I will figure something out. What I did first was I looked at the samples that are in the sample pack. They are divided into one shots, and then there are like a couple of phrases in different times. What Mams specifically says in the instructions is do not warp them, do not play around with the timing. They will sound weird. And I did specifically that to like create my song. I didn't warp like everything, but I did very much pitch them up and down. And without Mams, I think I wouldn't have done that. It was kind of like, hey, don't do this. I'm like, maybe it sounds cool. You can see my Ableton session here. I did color code the samples that I used, so it's a little bit easier to see what belongs to what sample. In the beginning, I just looked at like all the samples. I listened to them. I tried to imagine, hey, what can I do with this? And so I chose 2 samples. First one is this one. And what you can hear is the delay that I put on the sitars, which is just Valhalla Supermassive. The second sample is a little bit shorter and sounds like this. And out of the entire thing, I made this loop, which is kind of my A section, and then I just built everything else around this. So just a loop with the sitar sounds like this. So as you can hear, I time stretched things, I pitched them up and down. So I did just like a lot of like different processing things to make them sound a little bit interesting. Then I added a bass to the entire thing and a drum beat. Then I had like a solid bass that sounds like this. So after I had that, I added a tabla machine. Mams made this, and it's like a little, like a synthesizer or a sampler. Mams has a video about this somewhere here, so you can get more information about this. I just used it as like a little bit of like a complementary thing to like my drums. The bass is just playing 16th notes on like a wavetable, and then I put like a sub sign under it to give it a little bit more oomph. After I got like my basic beat down, I looked for something to add. And in the beginning, I was looking through my entire sample folder to see, can I find something? And I actually found like samples from an old-timey ad. So I chopped them up, looked like, hey, what sounds interesting? What are bits that I can put together to get like a little story? Adding that to the entire mix sounds like this.
If you would like sparkly, try good.
So after I had that, I just added the Vital Synth to put on like a couple melody lines. And that was basically my A section. For the B section, I chose another 3 samples from the sample pack. And I mixed them up, made like a short loop. It's not the longest one, but what you can already see is a little bit of like a tip of mine. It's a Max for Life device. It just gives you basically an endless like mutating soundscape. And this is what I used mainly for this B section. Everything else I put a little bit back. So I'm just having the tabla machine here. And yeah, the bass is just like the sub sign and it keeps like holding a note. And then last but not least, I added some guitar. So yeah, thank you for Mams for inviting me for this challenge. It was really interesting to work with like sitar samples because I never really did that. I hope you're interested in hearing the full song because here it is.
If you would like to know a quick, easy way to ease pain of a headache, then by all means try... good.
For the third loop, I have used 2 of the samples from my sample pack, but this time I have also made 2 copies of it and reversed them. To that, I'm adding some one-shot drums, some looped bass, and some Rhodes piano. So, as I mentioned before, this sample pack will be available on my Patreon. For a monthly support of $5, you can get access to the sample pack. You can also get access to my mini sample pack called Synthetic India, where I have played Indian sounding phrases and loops on some software synths. And there are other sample packs that I'm currently working on, which will gradually be available. If you want to support me even more, there is a higher tier of $10 for which you can get lots of backing tracks, especially for my jam videos, and lots of alternate takes of my songs, demo recordings, and I'm also planning to make some lesson. There is gonna be a lot more stuff which I'm still thinking about. Now, besides my editing team, I also wanted to have some outsiders try a hand at their challenge, and our Discord member, Kessler, signed up for it. He has made a song too. If you would like to join in on future challenges, do join my Discord, for which the links will be down in the description.
Plans have a habit of becoming other plans, skipping from plan to plan, a needle in a bad groove, a bad move. Just need a gleeful day to soothe my head, because dwelling on that throne is a lot. So we try to eke out a few moments of peace, to let the strain melt away, ready for another day with plan to plan to plan to plan. It's most often found in the end place, placed there in such a way that you really would never know. But to search for it, or not to search for it, that is the quotation. Paraphrased.
For the fourth and final loop, I have used just one single sample from the Sitar Sample Pack. I've added some drums to it, but then to add a very different flavor to it, I have added some African folk singing to it. So yes, those were the 4 loops that I made and the 3 songs made by my friends. Once again, the sample pack is available on my Patreon, the links to which will be down in the description. Thank you so much to Dr. Whom, Schkullie, and Kessler for joining in on the challenge. And if you want to watch another video, check out this video where me and some friends are making some music with some samples that we got from a video that kind of failed. Stay untuned! Okay, bye!